May 22nd, 2014. You're watching INTV. I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
And I'm Nolan Weiss. Wow, end of May 22nd, 2014.
I hope you guys are ready out there because we have a jam-packed news show for you today, and we also have a guest joining us.
But just to get it kicked off, we got this awesome story. This kid was being attacked by this dog, which at first, when you watch this video, it's horrific. But then, check out what happens.
The cat saves the kid. Very impressive, and it's almost more impressive that the whole thing got caught on camera at multiple angles.
Multiple angles, and you can see that the mom, she grabs the kid, but just kind of walks him away. Don't you think she would have picked him up and ran and protected her kid with this dog?
Well, the dog took off, as you can see.
But the dog could have came back.
The kid did suffer serious bite marks, biting down to the bone. That dog was vicious. And
needs to be put down.
Yep, there's no reports on whether or not the dog was captured.
But that cat might be man's, well, especially this kid's best friend, but we might be man's best friend here pretty soon.
And
I love my cats.
I'm not big on cats, but that cat I could deal with.
That's probably why you're the person you are, is because you don't like cats.
Yeah, I'm not going to be a lonely cat lady with long hair like you.
You're a lady?
No, like you.
I'm not a lady.
Yeah,
Never said I was a lady.
Cat lady.
I may be a bearded cat person.
Bearded cat lady.
Man, but not a lady, Jeff.
I'm pretty sure you are.
Your hair's getting a little long and scraggly too.
I don't know. There is... Anyways, moving on. There was an explosion that took place in downtown Puyallup on Tuesday. This was late Tuesday night at around 9 p.m. Neighbors ended up calling the police and fire department for these explosions. It was a bunch of butane containers where these people were trying to get hash oil off of marijuana plants. Over a pound of marijuana was found. 2 people were detained, and the police forces are still looking for 2 more.
Yeah, these people lost their car, an explosion in their driveway, causing a little damage to their house and destroying their car. And I'm going to say, good luck reporting this to your insurance company. Probably not very smart. Leave it up to the professionals. And come on, don't be so stupid.
May 18th, the mounted shooters took on downtown Ellensburg, and congratulations to Bobby Fischer, the winner of the women's division, winning $247.
This is sweet. She had the option to either take the belt buckle or the money, and she already has some belt buckles, so she figured she'd take the money on this one. And she is doing an awesome job this season with the mounted shooter horse riders.
PIMCO Insurance, alongside of Fire District 7, hosted a control shed burn that took place. This is to create awareness for Fire Protection Month.
Yeah, it was very awesome to have this training for the fire departments. Well, actually, just District 7 out in Teanaway. They burnt down an old shed, had some real great training for them. So great job, District 7.
PSE is going around in the Upper County to try to preserve energy by changing out old light bulbs.
Well, not just old light bulbs, too. Informing the residents and commercial businesses how they can make their business or home more energy efficient. And we're with Brian Lenz learning new techniques that PSE has. And here he is to offer more.
Hi, my name is Brian Lenz. I'm the Manager of Community Engagement for Puget Sound Energy. And today I just would like to talk a little bit about the program that we have. It's what we call an energy efficiency small business blitz. And it's in the, we're doing it in the areas of Cle Elum, Roslyn, and South Cle Elum. And basically we're going door to door to the small businesses and businesses that are under 10,000 square feet. And we're changing out light bulbs. We're going from the CFL or incandescent type light bulbs to LEDs. And so light emitting diodes. It's the latest technology of high efficiency, long life bulbs. And we're taking those and we're replacing them directly with a service partner of ours. And they're basically Also, we'll be changing out the inefficient T12 fluorescent light fixtures as well, going to a more efficient T8, which is the more narrow fluorescent type tubes. So those programs are being done free of charge. You get a lot of questions about these type of bulbs and where you can get them if you're for like your home. And so at pse.com, you go on our website, there'll be places that say where you can order them, or stores that have them with automatic rebates already put on to them. A lot of places we will do, we'll have larger hardware stores and that sort of thing that will have the bulbs already rebated and at a lower price for residential use.
Thank you, Brian Lenz from PSE, helping out our commercial businesses and our residential areas, having them more energy efficient. Great job.
The Spring Tea Fashion Show took place at the Centennial Center this May 16th, and INTV was there to catch up with Joyce to tell us more.
Today we are doing our annual Ladies Spring Tea and Fashion Show, and our fashions are from Christopher and Banks and from North Bend. We do this every year, usually once a year, but this year we're going to do it in September as well, September 12th. And we try to pick a different store so that it gives the merchants a broader field of different customers.
What store are you focusing on right for this event?
Today we are focusing on Christopher and Banks from North Bend. We limit our ladies' tea to 100 every year because of the capacity and for our ladies to feel free to be able to move around in between the tables, and it's always a sold out event. And we sold out so early this year that we have to have a second tea in September.
The mountain bike race took place in downtown Roslyn this May 17th, and there were tons of riders cruising about town. You may have seen them. Eddie was there capturing all the footage.
My name is Jake Medke, and I'm from Ephrata, and I organize the Fat Tire Revolution mountain bike series. This is round 3 of our series, and called the Roslyn Rush. It's about a 7-mile lap. Lots of steep climbing, lots of challenge. That's what people like. They want to get out here and get challenged and push themselves. Beginners will do 1 lap. The sport class will do 2 laps, and the fast guys, the Cat 1 experts, they'll do 3 laps. Just looking, got a full parking lot, you know, a lot of bikes in town. That's good. That's what we want to see. We kind of move around with our events and what towns we go to, but this is our 3rd year here. It's a great location. It's a challenging course. People like it, so we enjoy being here. The Roslyn area is just so easy to get to, right off I-90. You can reach it easy from the west side. You can reach it easy from the east side. Everybody can get here, and like I say, the course is tough. It's just a great challenge. People love it.
I did pretty well for myself. I mean, definitely it's early on in the season. I can't tell if I could progress more from right now, but I think more if I keep training, I'll be able to get a little bit better too. And I've had about probably 7 or so races of that. This is my first year of venturing out into mountain biking, aside from downhill racing, so it's definitely a different ball game, trying to ride up the hill rather than straight down it with no brakes.
Have you guys raced yet?
She has. I have. She has yet to go.
How do you feel you did?
It was a challenging course, probably middle of the pack. So it was a tough course. It was fun though. I did 1 lap. She's in a much higher category than I am, and she's going to race 3. This is the first race I've done in this series. I just started mountain biking a year ago, and have been doing the Voodoo series in Western Washington this season.
I started mountain bike racing in 2011. Yeah. And cyclocross racing in 2010.
Give me a round estimate how many competitions you think you've partaken in.
100? Between 75? I don't know. Between 50 and 100?
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
The hospitality, welcoming us into the area is great. We really appreciate it. It's great to come out in this area and enjoy the beautiful views after the hard climbs, and it's great. We appreciate it.
Yeah, there's some great restaurants and little shops and stuff, and these trails are awesome, and it's cool that we get to come back every year.
It was a big day on the 17th for the Upper Kittitas County, and we caught up with Katia Merkel at the Carpenter House Library in downtown Cle Elum, where she was telling us all about their day down there, where kids were sharing some poems.
Poets, writing poetry for fun. If you think of anything, you can create a poem of a bread bun. We break rules we are never caring. There are great poets and children who made awesome poets. Of the mystical Wren or the greatest actress, We are everywhere.
Hi, my name is Anise Mills. I'm from Roslyn, Washington, and I'm one of the contestants for the Carpenter Memorial Library Contest for Poetry. Spring. The birds are chirping, the dogs are barking. Children are playing, the rain is dropping. Snow is melting, streams are flowing. The grass is growing and flowers are blooming. Gray clouds are moving, mushrooms are fruiting. The wind is howling, the trees are spraying. It's spring.
We're at the Carpenter Library. I'm with the Friends of the Carpenter Library to celebrate National Poetry Month, and in honor of the Carpenter Library's 100th anniversary, we decided to stage a poetry contest. And we asked all the students in the Cle Elum-Roslyn School District if they wanted to participate. We had a pretty good turnout for a first year event, but it wasn't huge.
Was it divided per grade?
Yes, it was. We had an elementary school award for 3rd through 5th grades, then we had a middle school award for 6th through 8th grade, and then we had a high school award, which was 9th through 12th grade.
And how many contestants per grade participated?
I'm not sure about how many per grade, but we had about 20 poets altogether.
When I go to bed each night, sometimes I cannot sleep. I know my sister'd start to fight if I tried to make a peep. So I'll go beside my bed and pick out a good book and read until, as Mama said, my eyes can't bear to look.
And what grade are you in?
3rd. Library, quiet library. How I love to read in your quiet library. I read book after book by Elena Fila.
Thank you, Miss Merkel, for putting this on, and the Carpenter Library in Cle Elum. Amazing job, and keep up the great work with youth and creativity work like poetry reading.
It's a 3-day weekend coming up this weekend, and let us not all forget what it's actually about. It is to honor those who have lost their lives serving in the armed forces and those who are still serving in the armed forces. And Regan caught up with some people on the street to see exactly how they're going to be spending their holiday.
We all have Monday off, so we're planning to take one of our friends out for a night out in Seattle just because he was recently married and he's expecting a second child, so pretty much it's his opportunity to go out and enjoy the town since his wife is out of town.
Tuesday, we are going back over to across the pass. Yeah, that's our Memorial Day vacation.
It's going to be a busy weekend, I think, for most of the town. I'm sure that there's some fire department activities that I'm forgetting about. I usually sneak over to the candy store and get some ice cream, take the dogs for a walk, our normal activities around town.
Thank you, Regan, and thank you, everybody, for those great interviews.